You've cried alone in the dark. Not tears of weakness, no, not you. Tears of rage. Tears of betrayal. Tears that tasted like iron, like blood, because they came from deep wounds, wounds the world never saw and never cared about. You've been lied to. You've been discarded. You've been underestimated. They laughed while you fell. They whispered behind your back. They told you to calm down, to be patient, to wait your turn. But here's the truth no one tells you. The world does not respond to patience. It responds to power. And the time has come to rise from those tears, not with mercy, not with apology, but with an attack so calculated, so ferocious, so mentally dominant, they'll wish they never touched you. Since childhood you've been fed a toxin. Be good. Don't fight back. Take the high road. They caged your instincts. They drugged your ambition with politeness. They made you shrink so others could feel tall. You were trained to please, to follow, to smile when you wanted to scream. But the greatest predators in history, the emperors, the generals, the silent manipulators behind thrones, they didn't get there by playing nice. They got there by knowing when to cry, and exactly when to strike. The pain you felt, it was your awakening. The betrayal, it was your catalyst. The loneliness, it was your purification. They thought they broke you. They were wrong. They were building you. Now it's time for you to weaponize your suffering. Do not heal quietly. Do not return to normal. Transform. Pain is not a punishment. It's a signal. A signal that something has been stolen from you, and it's time to reclaim it with fire. The Stoics taught, what stands in the way becomes the way. But you don't walk around the obstacle. You become the storm that blows it to pieces. Here's your playbook. 1. The cold mirror method. Face the raw truth. Look in the mirror, not with delusion but with brutal honesty. Who have you become? How have you been used, overlooked, manipulated? Name it. Face it. Feel every inch of it. Because awareness is your first weapon. 2. The emotional furnace. Feed the fire. Every insult, every rejection, every failure, they are not curses. They are fuel. Write them down. Memorize them. Let them boil in your chest until you can barely sit still. That rage, that ache, that's your power source. 3. The ruthless audit. Cut dead weight. Cut them off. The doubters, the energy thieves, the parasites in your life. No explanations. No mercy. A general does not justify why he executes betrayal. He simply does it. 4. The tactical rebuild. Mastery over mayhem. Create a new schedule. New habits. Rise before dawn. Train your body until it hurts. Study until your eyes blur. Sharpen your mind like a blade. Because when you walk into the room next time, you will not be the same person who left. You want to conquer? You want to dominate? Then learn the laws of control. 1. Control perception or be controlled. People don't see what's real. They see what you show them. So stop broadcasting weakness. Start using silence as a sword. Speak less. Move with certainty. Mystery is power. 2. Stay emotionally strategic. Cry in private. Attack in public. Control your face. Your rage should be invisible until it strikes. And when it does, it must feel like divine justice. 3. Become unpredictable. Let no one know your next move. One day you're cold. The next you're fire. That keeps people off balance. And off-balance people are easy to dominate. For, use the weakness of others. Everyone has a wound, a need, a desire they can't resist. Find it, exploit it, wrap your influence around it, and they will beg to follow you. Now listen to me and listen well. This is not a motivational speech. This is a blueprint for war. A war against mediocrity. A war against your old self. A war against every person who tried to shrink your greatness. You are not here to be accepted. You are here to become a force of nature. The world bows to those who rise from pain, ruthless, clear-eyed, reborn. You will become the person they said you could never be. You will show up where they least expected. You will build a legacy out of the ashes of every failure. They buried you because they thought you were dead. But you weren't dead. You were underground, gathering strength. Cry. Then attack. Not with fists, but with intelligence, with obsession, with indifference to opinion. With such focused intensity, the universe has no choice but to move aside. Let's move from theory to practice. Here's what you do in the next 24 hours. T1. Write your war plan. Where do you want power? Wealth? Influence? Be surgical. Be specific. Then write what it will cost. Because everything worth having comes with blood. 2. Identify your psychological edge. What do you know better than most? What have you endured that others haven't? That is your competitive advantage. Own it. Monetize it. Weaponize it. 3. Create emotional anchors. Find your pain triggers. Attach them to your goals. Every time you feel exhausted, remember the betrayal. Every time you want to quit, replay the humiliation. Let pain keep you moving. Build power rituals. Start your day with war. Cold showers. Heavy lifting. Reading power texts. Sun Tzu, Machiavelli, Greene. You are not living a casual life. You are forging a dynasty. 5. Assume the role of the predator. Stop reacting. Start calculating. Every room you enter, you assess. Who's the weak link? Who's lying? Who needs to be influenced? Predators do not wait, they position. You are no longer allowed to be soft. You are no longer allowed to be surprised by betrayal. You are no longer allowed to shrink around small minds. You were not designed to be average. You were designed to walk through fire and come out royalty. Everything you ever wanted, power, freedom, control, respect, is waiting. But it doesn't belong to the polite. It belongs to those who have suffered and chosen to rise with vengeance in their bones. This is your moment. You've been quiet long enough. You've waited long enough. You've suffered long enough. Now, cry. Then attack. No more explanations. No more hesitations. No more asking for permission. The world bends for those who demand it. And from this moment forward, you are the demand. So walk out of your old skin. Burn your past behind you. Face the battlefield of life with blood in your mouth and vision in your eyes. Because power is not given. It is taken. And now, you take everything.